Hi guys, welcome to another video. I know it's been a while, and in this video I would like to take a look at the C5 running Android 7.0 Nougat. I've seen a few videos online, but not really informative. They just show off some of the new functions, and I would like to discuss some of those functions in depth. So let's take a look. So one of the things that really hasn't changed is the lock screen. It's still the same. So just the one you know from the C5 running 6.0 Marshmallow. The first change you'll see is in your drop down menu, so you see the animations that you have with 7.0. So that's really nice. You can also go to, and now we see that we have Android 7.0 with the December security patch by Android. One of the other nice things, of course, is multitasking, multi-window. So if I have YouTube open here, I can actually drag it up like this, and then have something like Teams running on the bottom. So that's pretty cool. Something that has remained also, however, is the small apps. So if I go back and I do small apps, here I can just pick one of my small apps and they'll actually still work. And the funny stuff is with small apps still here on the C5, which is different from the X series, you can actually run 3 apps side by side, because you can see I have my my split screen apps running here, YouTube, and one of the menus on the phone. And on top of that, I can still use the small apps function. So I have to say, small apps is pretty relaxed, especially on a C5 Premium like my own, which has a screen of a bigger size, so 5.5 inch. So that actually works out pretty nice. So that's pretty cool, and it's actually pretty unique to the C5. Something else I wanted to check out is stamina mode, since that has been changed a little bit. So you press on the battery icon, and from here you can activate the stamina mode. Only the difference is I haven't really tried them all out, but say I use the stamina mode. There is now different levels of stamina modes that you can pick. So I haven't really tried them out all, but that's pretty cool that with Android Nougat, the stamina mode has certain levels now, and that you can try and see what works best for you. So that's another pretty neat new feature that they have with Android 7.0 Nougat. So let me just turn off stamina mode. And also, as you see, all the cards have been redesigned, so I think they're much easier to open now and navigate. So that's all pretty nice. So you can see it's very easy now to open them up. You don't have to swipe anymore. You can just press this little toggle, and that all works very nice. So also, as we look at the lock screen, it's a little bit the same, just like 6.0, but if I swipe down, I can see all my notifications, and the fun thing now is I can actually reply from the lock screen. So I can just reply to this Facebook messaging and yeah, you know, reply from here. So that's pretty nice. Something that iOS, for instance, already had, but now with 7.0 Nougat, it's also quite possible on an Android device. So yeah, those are the major changes to the ROM on the C5, where it actually yeah, went from 6.0 Marshmallow to 7.0 Nougat. I must say, in my experience, The device feels faster, so you have this toggle switch now where you can double tap to go from one app to the other. And I must say, even on the Snapdragon 810, it is pretty fast. So I've just noticed that the speed of the device, starting up applications, switching to applications, that has really improved. The camera or any of the other items haven't really changed, so that might be a bummer, or maybe they'll come with another update for that. Something that has slightly changed aesthetically is that we now also have the round icons, just like on the X series. I don't really care much for that because after all, there's some pretty cool themes you can download and customize your device with. What I've been reading through forums is also that guys have been a little bit upset with that they didn't have the lock screen that you get on the X series. And to be honest, I rather have the small apps functionality from the C series than the lock screen from the X series. Because this is one of the ones that I use the most. This is called a YouTube player. So it's a small app that enables you to play YouTube clips on the background. So if I want to listen to something, listen, and I just want to have my phone in my pocket, I can do that. It will just keep playing in the background. And it doesn't matter what kind of clip it is. It doesn't have to be music. It doesn't have to be any sort of format. It will still just work just like YouTube. You even have like an autoplay mode where it goes to the full side of YouTube, and you can actually have your playlist keep on playing in the background. So I think that kind of functionality is a lot more interesting than just some aesthetic changes. Also, I don't know if you guys will be interested, but this is my conclusion of in terms of Android 7.0 Nougat and what it does on the C series. I can say the battery life has improved a little bit in standby actually. So that's one of the changes that I've noticed. And for my next video on the C5, because I have handled a lot of other operating systems on this channel, the C5 I've been having now for I think about 2 or 2.5 months. So I really customize it to my own liking, and I would like to know if you guys would be interested in seeing some of the best themes that are available for this phone, because themes can also change your lock screen and other bits of the interface, and I find that much more interesting than just a stock lock screen from the X series. And I have most of them installed. I have paid for some of them, actually most of them, but I do think I have from the App Store where you can download these themes, I think I have some of the best, if not the best themes out there. There's some theme makers that are just really talented and they really make your phone look very, very, very cool. And Sony has some themes that are also pretty awesome and worth checking out. So that has been it for me for this video. And let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see some of the themes that I've installed here and how they can change your phone, and if you guys would like to see that. This has been Guest75, and I'll see you guys in my next video.